This channel is made possible by viewers like you. My viewers, subscribers, and patrons greatly help to keep this channel going. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all of you. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any uploads. And if you'd like to go the extra mile, please check out my Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you'll get access to what I'm working on, previews of upcoming content, and even early videos, along with other tier options for those that are interested. Thank you, and now on to the video. So I just started playing Sly Cooper in the Thievius Raccoonus. I played this first entry a long time ago and I had fond memories of it, though I cannot remember why I never got around to playing the other entries too. I am a huge fan of Sucker Punch, with the original Infamous being one of my favorite games. Going back to Sly Cooper today makes me wish that Sony and maybe some of the bigger studios would make games like this, or even games that just look like this. This title is just immediately charming, from its characters, beautiful visuals that have aged so well, along with its writing. Writing is one of the weakest elements that I see within modern titles today, and sometimes when going back to the glory days, you can see that maybe simpler is better, and it's often much better to just do this and just focus on entertainment, rather than trying to push an agenda to the player. Diving back into this title is like grabbing a warm blanket and getting sucked back into a better time. Sly Cooper is an action platformer, with stealth elements weaved into both its story and gameplay. The game just has so much style. I miss the days when cartoon-driven games were big, especially on the PlayStation systems. Offhand, I can remember the big three being Jak and Daxter, Ratchet & Clank, and Sly Cooper. Each one was really special, and sadly only one of them is still going on today, while Sucker Punch has continued to dip their toe into different original properties. Going back to their Sly days is just something special. Also, talk about a game with a killer opening. There's a combination of slick presentation, a fun introduction to the gameplay, and characters, along with a few short, memorable gameplay beats, like dodging some lasers along with an explosive finish. It's quiet in, loud out type of a thing, and the entire thing builds to the ending and part of why the opening is so well done. Jumping feels smooth, and while some of the camera elements may be a bit aged, this is still a blast to play. Sly Cooper is something that one of my top patrons has asked me to start covering, and being that I have played the first one and had only good memories from it, I felt like it was a good excuse to dive into this title. That while this series seems to be rated so well, it seems now that it could be considered underrated, especially the first, with it just not being brought up enough. While the PS2 had many memorable titles, Sly definitely ranks as one of the best original properties for its time. Honestly, I'd love to see an indie title be inspired by this, and give us a fresh execution on the concept. Sucker Punch is an incredible talent, and for many, this was their first taste on what they could provide. Have you played any of the Sly Cooper games? Would you like to see more videos covering each of the games on my channel? Let me know all of this in the comments down below. If you're interested in being notified of new videos, please hit the subscribe button and bell. And if you would like to support the channel and get early access to content, please check out my Patreon. All of the links will be at the end of this video and within the description. And thank you very much for watching.